wrote the song originally for somebody else, for a girl, and it didn't end up getting used, which worked out for me because I ended up really liking the song. So I wrote it from like a woman scorned point of view, but most of the time I sort of focus on the darker things and sort of navigating your way around those parts of life, because that's what I feel. That's when I feel the need to write.
The first day was literally 8 hours of shooting Dallas's face from different angles, with different film stocks, with different lighting. Because we had an unusual amount of time to shoot Dallas's performance, we had a lot of time to brainstorm and come up with interesting ideas. So we did everything from, well, shooting every film stock that we can get our hands on, to side lighting, to top lighting, to creating really narrow shafts of light and panning them over his face, to creating gelled colored patterns on his face, to throwing an obscene amount of light on him, like a blinding amount of light on him, and shooting with really low ASA stocks.
I think Michael and I really both dig, you know, just sort of like spooky, you know? Like I think if you look at The Northern or Fragile Bird, which are two videos that Michael and I have done together, they have this sort of undertone there that just, it kind of almost makes you feel uncomfortable a little bit, which I like.
It was important to him that it matched the artwork of the album, the photography on the album cover, his promotional material, the inside of the record. It was portrait-based and high contrast. He wanted the video to sort of have that same, at least be consistent with it. We shot Dallas with an old Panaflex 35mm camera. Today, we're shooting with antique Russian cameras, 35mm cameras, and 16mm Bolex. So today we have 5 different models coming in, really one lead one, but they're all important, and it's about capturing pieces of their face, their eyes, their lips, identifying them all as different people, and then capturing abstract shots of body parts and shapes. We're shooting also some B-roll on a light box of some skulls and different elements that have shape to them that can sort of represent patterns and various patterns. And those are symbolic of the patterns and relationships, and we're going to be building patterns out of the shapes of bodies and faces.
We kind of, I think, want to keep it a little ambiguous, a little bit vague, to where you don't know if it's me who's, you know, fucked over the women or the women have fucked over me, and you kind of just sort of get this dark, you know, somebody's been fucked. Maybe figuratively, maybe literally, who knows?
When I first started, all music videos were shot on film still. Part of the process was really this sort of tangible, hands-on element of experimenting with different film stocks and exposing them differently and processing them differently and getting all these different looks, which to me are critical to capturing the mood and the tone of the video. We're shooting on a bunch of weird antique film stocks with vintage cameras and old lenses, and the cinematographer on this, John Price, is a film fanatic, and there's a ton of technical experimentation happening.
There's a randomness to it, there's a magic to it. There's something you don't, when you expose a piece of film, you don't see it right away. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know exactly, these stocks that are like 15 years old, I don't know what's going to happen. I just know if I give it enough light in the chemistry and the alchemy of the developing bath, something interesting is going to happen that I can't control, which I really love. There's a real beauty in experimenting like that.
3, 2, 1, action. In the midst of a storm, searching for shelter, I came upon one single feather. I had finally wished for something better, gracefully cursed.
Any video I've done with Dallas, which is one Alexa on Fire video and one City in Color video, has been an atmosphere and a creative process that is exactly the sort of environment I like working in.
I think he knows what I'm into, and I know what he's going to sort of give us, and we kind of meet in the middle.